Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Mosivia Maduka and I'm your Quali-Health doctor. We are on the series talking about preventing and overcoming lifestyle diseases. When we introduced it last week, we said that lifestyle diseases are diseases that are as a result of or occur as a result of the kind of lives that we live, the food we eat, whether we are involved in physical activity or not, and the kind of habits that we have. Mind you, the difference between lifestyle diseases, otherwise called non-communicable diseases, and infectious or communicable diseases are that in lifestyle diseases, no one transmits the disease from one person to the other. That doesn't happen, even though that happens with communicable or infectious diseases. Particularly lifestyle diseases have to do with what you and I expose ourselves to as a result of the kind of life that we live. So in today's episode, we'll specifically talk about the health effects of cigarette smoking. Cigarette smoking has a lot of negative impact on the body. It is a popular habit, and a lot of people, especially young people, get into it at an early age to maybe impress their friends, and it now becomes a habit that is difficult to break. However, you should know that cigarette smoking affects virtually every organ of the body negatively. It can lead to cancers in virtually every organ and every system of the body. It can lead to cardiovascular or heart diseases. It can also lead to issues with breathing and respiratory disorders. There is no good thing that can come out of cigarette smoking. So if you take tobacco products in any form, you are at risk of having cancers. As a matter of fact, the risk of lung cancer is 25 times increased in smokers compared to non-smokers, while the risk of heart disease is up to four times increased in smokers compared to non-smokers. And virtually 80% of all chronic respiratory disorders are as a result of cigarette smoking. It is important for us to know that you can stop smoking if you have started. If you haven't started, you need to be sure that you do not in any way smoke at all. We'll talk again next week about another lifestyle habit that leads to disease and what we can do to stop it. So before we call it a day on today's episode, I'd like to read to you from Romans chapter 12, verse 1. This is what it says. So here's what I want you to do. God helping you. Take your everyday, ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, going to work, and walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share these videos. I'll see you again next week.